G'day and welcome back to our Rights of Prussia campaign in EU4. So we're going to start piecing these guys out. Can't remember what I was doing with them and why we hadn't done it already, but let's piece out Tyrol. We're going to take the gold mine, so send that. And what are we doing? We are coring it, clearly. 104, it's a bit stiff, but we're going to boost this and get tons more gold out of it, since we can cover it with our, what's it from, economic idea. There somewhere. There. National Bank sorts out any inflation that we'll get from the gold mine in Tyrol. And he's got a level 6 fort there already as well, so that's kick-ass. And the other one is Hessen. We don't really want anything from him. So just take his money, not going to revoke his cause, we're going to do whatever else we can afford. So, end that war. And I was thinking about the next war. We want to probably leave these guys if the Centre of Reformation is going to convert Ansbach anyway, and Poland has just gone Protestant because they were getting screwed over by the same thing. It's like Hungary might eventually turn Protestant as well. Poland hopefully will force Lithuania to go, and then we'll have another crack at turning France Protestant. But we need to get rid of this reformed blight in the northwest. So, they're allied with Sweden, means we have to declare on one of their allies. Brunswick we're also allied with, so Hamburg is the one we have to declare on. And now that we're not using the diplomats, let's start building a Spinoak in there. The problem is going to be he's a free city, so if we declare war as the Emperor, we lose 3 stability. So we'll revoke his free city status, and then go to war with him, and then hopefully be able to make him a free city again after the war. Just got to remember to co-belligerize them, which means we have to call in Sweden and Brunswick to break their alliance. And our reputation is tarnished. Do we want to lose admin or diplo? I think we'd rather lose the stability and buy it back with admin points if we have to. Nassau is dead. Stop trying to improve Alsace. Okay. So, what's your story, Morning Glory? Occupied by Ansbach. What war is that? Hopefully not doing a... yeah. Defending as the Heresy War. Don't suppose they would like to accept some condottieri. We have to sort it out first, obviously. Well, splitting it in half would probably work the best. Lucas Crates. If we go to Alsace. Alsace are the Protestants, yeah? Yes. Okay, so offer them the Königliche, no, it's going to be the second army because that's got the guy on it. They would accept. They cannot afford to pay that much every month. Probably can't afford anything at the moment. We don't want to have to go back and reconvert them. So we'll offer them that army under this guy. They accept, of course. And then who are they at war with? Holy crap. Okay, probably not the best idea in the world. But we'll take a crack. While he's doing that, we'll try and do this. I'd love to be able to see the war screen so we know what kind of armies we're up against. Brunswick declared on Munster. Yeah, we're going to have just a very small number of very large German states in this campaign, I think. As we go to war with our ally. And Poland want to be annoying. Alright, next idea. Cost of reducing war exhaustion. Well, we're ahead of time, so I guess we're doing it. And what are we making? 4, 8, and 7. Yeah, want the next guy to come in. Get an extra 2, 0, and 2. Even having the Empress Consort for a while would be okay. Alright, recall from the Saxons. Who's this coming up here? Ansbach. You know you can't actually attack us there, buddy. There's Ulm and Salzburg in as well. Oh, Poland, you bloody bastards. Alright, so Lithuania's in. So is Aragon. Papal State. Brunswick refused. Ansbach have refused. Bloody bastards. If they had have joined in, would have been a better possibility. So who is it? Ansbach and Brunswick refused, which broke the alliances. And we're at war, so we can't get it back. It's fair enough. And they just waited. I do like the AI in that. Poland waited until 2 of our allies couldn't be called in, and then just did it straight away. So, Ulm and Salzburg, what I was going to check. Yeah, right. Clev, Salzburg, and Alsace, and Ulm in the middle there. As much as I'd like to keep helping these guys out, we're buggering off and taking care of ourselves. So, this war is the second Polish conquest of Memel. And we're going to really need Sweden to come down and help. So, it'd be best if we could get access through Russia. Confirm that. And then Sweden automatically have access because they're allies in the war. But we can't even pull these guys back, can we? For a year, we're not going to be able to use them. Well, in that case, I guess you may as well just hang around there. And it's going to screw us a little bit. We've got money. We have a little bit of a war chest. Just make sure we repay the loan first so we know exactly what money we have. And we have manpower. So up the back, we're going to make some dudes. Or should we just do that in France? Alright. We're at war with the Pope. We're at war with Aragon. You know what? We're going to get those guys... Well, we'll do it better. We'll cancel that. We'll do it from this army. He's going to get 5 infantry. They'll be as close to him as they can get. But over in France, what we're going to do is grab a Gustavian infantry. We'll pop him out in the centre here really quickly. Fortress in Danzig is under attack. Yeah, and we're probably going to want these guys to run away. But as soon as this mercenary is done, and Rome's under attack. Alright, so he is going to grab, let's say, 5 and 5 with 2. Maybe 6. 6, 2, 6. What were we going for before? 10, 2, 10. Just build straight up to that. 10, 2, and 10. Hopefully Aragon won't be able to come out and hurt them. But we should be able to do this. Down here is going to be an issue. It's level 2, so we need, what, 6 guys? Do we want to just build them up here? I do think that would be worth it. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 down there. They'll do this, and then we'll disband them. And then, where are we at? 85 out of 90. As much as I'd like to get some more up here, I think we're going to do... Not that one. We'll do some mercenaries up here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as much as I want to do it next to his army. We'll try and grab all these guys and pull them down into one. Should be relatively safe. And we are a fierce negotiator. Mercenary maintenance reduction. Well, how's that for timing? Alright, so these guys come in. They'll hopefully be the centre of the front line. Now, we do have no cash left over after that, so we can't build up forts or anything, which was what we were hoping to do. Which means all this stuff's going to fall really quickly. Hopefully, though, the Swedes will understand their role in the world. Looks like they don't want to go through Russia, so can we get access through them? We can. Alright, we'll just spend the points for a little bit to make sure that Sweden can get through either way. And if we could break them off the other side, that would be the best. Having Brunswick and Ansbach would have been so much easier. Alright, there's no other little guys, is there? So it's just Poland, Lithuania, Aragon, and the Pope. Aragon, I expect, will be able to peace out first. So if we send Castile in there and try and trick his colonies into helping out. La Plata, Brazil, and New Castile. Then we've got Bohemia on our side as well. He's going to have a hard enough time just defending himself. Particularly since we're actually sieging down one of his forts at the moment. Alright, let's get this guy into Berlin. Royal Heretic. How dare they? National unrest or attempt to divorce the Emperor's consort. Ansbach's opinion goes down. The only reason we were doing the thing with them anyway was so that when they have a weak claim, we can try and get a PU over them. So she is more trouble than she's worth. The problem there is losing prestige, which we're going to need. So it's probably a better idea, since we have no personal unrest, to take this for the next 10 years. Alright. And we've won Dolning-Luzica. So it was May or July or something of 44 that we can get our guys back. In the meantime, we don't actually want to win that war. We would rather Alsace fall. So we'll just come sit back here. We'll go do some crappy little siege if we have to. Otherwise, what was his other enemy? Ansbach. Ravensburg. You know what, we could do one of them. Get Ravensburg to peace out of that war, rather than the person that's involved with us here. Alright, we're going to lose both of them. And yeah, we're definitely not going near that 100 and something stack. Brunswick accepted peace with Hesse. They renounce claims, and that's all. Fine. Actually, there was an old treaties with somebody in that. Alright, there come the Swedes. Come down through Denmark. So what we'll want to do then is cancel access through Russia, save our point, and not have to worry about Sweden getting attacked from behind. If somebody else gets their military access. And right, we're heading down there, along with the Bohemians. We've lost the siege of Rom. It was only level 2 fort, because yeah, we wanted to do that. Oh well. We'll soak up some of the damage. I'm sure the guys will go over to France, as they usually do. We'll go down here and start trying to piece them out. The sooner that Aragon's out of this, the better. Get the Castilians and the French heading over the other side. Brunswick, blah 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 blah. Fine. So, how are they actually doing? They're winning the war against Bohemia, which is kind of weird. Right now we've lost Danzig, so he's going to head over this way. So we've got some Swedes in here. So we might do try and make a mad dash. That's the other thing. Army tradition's fine, and we've got the military points. So we've got a 3 siege and a kind of decent fighter. We'll go one more. Wow, he's pathetic. But I guess staying 1 over for a while is okay. So we need the best fighter we can get. 4-1, 2-4, 2-4 with siege. Guess we're going with this guy. Which one's the 4-4? Dennis. Wouldn't mind swapping them over actually. So what we're going to do, we'll send everybody else out. And this leader is not going to go to the Pyrenees. He's going to go over to Navarra. And we'll swap him for the other guy, since there's not going to be any real battles over here. He can take 3 siege. August. Alright, he gets back in there. And this army is going to need to be the 4-4-3-1. Alright. So, where do you think these guys are going to come? Might very well come over here. We'll go stand here for a bit. Yep, just lost that. So, try and kill little guys when we can. Especially with Sweden stuck there to us. They just had a big enough army there. And the other thing we're going to need to check is the Prussian thing is at 96%. So we're not going to increase it until it gets down to 90. Because it's 10% blocks. And who wants to go to Poznan? That's fine. We're going to go to Danzig and take it back before our war exhaustion issues become overwhelming. Well, you would really love to go sort that out, but it's farmlands. That one's grass. God, that's going to fall really fast. National Bank pays dividends. Nice. Alright, Mighty Fortress in Canton is under attack. We need the French are freed up. Good. Alright, France. much as we love... Yeah, we want to sort out the Pope first, don't we? And we don't really need the Spanish over there. So let's say France, going to Treviso, and Castile, do Ferrara. Urbino's the new capital, so I know Brazil's usually kind of tough. Alright, but we can group them up. We've won the siege of Ravensburg. It's a couple of months until we can pull these guys back. Where else can we send them? Over to Baden. It's got 2 siege. So, how are they actually doing? They're up to 56. With a bit of luck, they will force their conversion to Protestant, though I doubt it. Alright, and he's keeping his army together. I don't think anybody in the war that our condottieri are going to be stupid enough to attack him. We have to be careful that we don't attack him. It'd be horrendous. Okay, nobility. I think everything's gone now, isn't it? Yeah, we should be figuring out how to get more points back. That's going away in May. So, gain 1 base tax, base production. Do we want nobles or the burghers? The nobles give us land maintenance and stuff that we probably need. So we're going to back the nobility in this one. Then the burghers won't take too long to tick back up. Castile died when we made that choice. 21-year-old with a 15-year-old heir. Okay. We're trying to keep them long term, so we'll go ahead and do that. Just a state, too many leaders. Yep. Okay. And Valencia. And Veldspritzen are under attack. So there's the entire Aragonese army. That's going to cause some potential problems. Let's get these guys down here as well. We actually had... No, we had 5 in there. But if they attack, we're going to be in trouble. So, why the hell is Castile not doing anything? Good question. Alright, group them up. And we're up to 81 and 91. With no more on the way. 10, 2 and 10. I would rather have 15, 2 and 10. They're being built nearby, so shouldn't be an issue with them for a little bit. Just piecing Aragon out. Even a white piece would be okay, I think. Gotta make sure that we can get as much as possible from Poland, who are going to destroy Bohemia. This is taking too long up there with Sweden. And he still has level 2 forts around the place, so we could put a lot of pressure on him. Alright, we could now pull them back. He has enough guys in there, so we're going to revoke our condottieri. Wait for them to take control again. Now we don't have to worry about the Bohemians in there. But we do have to worry about how we're going to get these guys around the Lithuanians. So what we're going to do instead is pull them down this way. Bring these 2 armies together. Alright, lost Valencia. So they have already taken Toledo. What the hell are you doing, Castile? Castile's AI in this one. This one has been horrible. There's no way for them to survive. And they're already locked in as well. Both of them are. Okay then, what we're going to do is not suffer the war score penalty. These guys, it's going to be too bad. Battle of Holstein as well. Who the hell was... Bloody Lithuanians. And I'd completely forgotten we had a guy there. Okay. Well, I expect Bohemia to piece out of their other war. They're probably going to piece out of ours first. We just need to win this one. Nope. Alright, now they're going after Tyrol, which is mountains, so we want to get over there. Hopefully Bohemia's thinking about doing it. And our capital has now come under a huge attack. Won the Pyrenees. So, these guys... Problem is Valencia. It is his capital. It's level 2. I think what we want to do is get... Well, France might win that first. We've got a while to get to Tyrol. What we need to do is take a crack at them. We've got both our leaders over here. A 3-3 and a 2-4. think that'll be fine. So who would we rather keep in there when they merge? Probably the siege guy. Okay. Rush of merchants. Trade efficiency, national tax. So we can take tax. Ragusa, accept peace with Ansbach. Fine. Don't know when they bother going over there to do that. But these guys into the province. And when we merge, so we got Lucas and August. Lucas took it, which is the one that we wanted. It's a 3-3 with 5 maneuver, so good enough. Let's see if we can win this. Hopefully Castile realise. Yeah, we might do. Let's go say like, hello to Castile and then come across. I doubt that trick's going to work to get him to attach. But we're up to 78% here and they just haven't freaking retaken it. Alright. Yeah, Tyrol's, yeah, not really going to be under attack. Looks like Bohemia's going to do some work against the Pope. So at least they'll do something in this war for us. Tyrol's going somewhere else. Alright, do you want us to sit there for a day? Come on. He just wants to sit there. Alright, Berlin's under attack by Lithuanians. Alright, here we go. So, we have 132% discipline versus his. We've got more morale, we've got better tactics. So that should be easy. He's on 20, 18, 19. We're on 19, 19, 19. Should probably look at going ahead of time for better cannons and infantry fire as well. It might... yeah, we'll go ahead of time when we have the points. Which would be next year. So it'll actually... well, not next year. It'll be over a new year. So it'll drop by a bit as well. It'll drop by 60. So maybe be next year we can do it. Not going to change the focus. Okay. Look at their front line taking that morale damage. Alright, and I expect that he won't have far to go. So we're going to assume he's going to go to Valencia. We'll try to meet him there. And hopefully the French can win that fort soon. Because I don't think the Pope has any others. He's only got Arezzo and Treviso. So hopefully, taking those forts, we'll be able to kick his butt. We did tell France to do that, so he's behaving himself. And we want to tell him when he's done, he's going to need to take these two as well. But I'm going to take a short break here, so thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and hope to see you again soon. See you later.